Fantastic to be with you on Money Life. Proudly brought to you by Botswana Life. Because your future deserves more than just small talk. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another episode of Money Life with Botswana Life. You know, we learn all things money khoneha. And just last week, we were actually talking about something quite important, teaching our children financial literacy at an early age, learning why it's so important, and of course, how we can go about it as well. So this week, we're taking the conversation a step further and talking about how you can actually financially prepare for your child's education, something that's so important malatinga, and of course it's something Seleng Gore Botswana Life actually can help us with, because they have two products that can help us plan for our children's education. And to help us unpack this conversation and understand it a little bit better, we have from Botswana Life Financial Assets Manager Kgotla Manowe. Kgotla, a very good morning to you and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Petula. Thank you so much for having me.
Mongwe o ka ipotsa gore he gate planning for education ha se gore ke tsaya ngwana hela be ke mo tsenya mo sekolo ke be go hella ho. So a lot may not know why it's so important. A re boela hela ko morago re ba gakolle gore why is it actually important to plan for your child's education?
So the best gift that you can actually give your child, and we are talking about something that can never be taken away from that child, ke yone education. So we need to plan and prepare for it so that we don't encounter circumstances that are going to delay us or delay the child's education. Remember, it's a huge step, a bit of a stepping stone towards their success.
And ha re bua ka Botswana Life, lucky for us, le na le di product tse pedi tse ileng gore di itebagantse le education ya bana. Go na le Educare, go na le Isago Educator Plan. If I'm saying it correctly,
yes, that's correct.
Are simolle ka Educare yone e bereka yang, and why is it so important, Leon?
All right. Now, Educare is a very important product. So what it is, simply, it embeds two aspects: the life insurance part and also the education part. So in short, it's a life insurance product that is designed with children in mind. So ha re ka lebella sentle, e batla re dira bana ba rona mo go bitsang go a stable environment. Ha re stable environment ra re ngwana a khone go nna a le assured gore that education will be taken care of. We need to look at the fact that in today's world or today's times, education costs are on the rise. Kgwedi le kgwedi to bo gote standard or cost of living is like. So we want to create that stable environment gore kgone go take care of those costs that are rising for our children's education. Where we don't have continuity. We want continuity in the sense that we don't stop paying for our children's education. Maybe we encountered some financial difficulties, or God forbid, disabled. Remember, as a parent, how ka tlhokahala ngwana go na depend mo go wena. Ya no ha so tlhokagetse yana gore ngwana o sala a go sena kwa lebileng teng o sala a safara. And then disabled. So that product, Educare, elevela those aspects. It's a life insurance product. Elevela the child's education needs.
Mm-hmm. And then harba engwe ya Isago Educator Plan. Yone, how does it work and how does it actually differ from Educare?
Yes. So Isago yone, it's more of a normal investment cover. In short, you put it into an account on a monthly basis, or more account on a monthly basis, or prepare langwana or has their needs as from that account. Remember your name withdrawals. You simply put money into that account, the money generates interest, accounting I generate the interest. You're able to access the funds so that you can pay for the child's education. It's not a say life cover, high level death, and high level those unforeseen circumstances. High level those what ifs. You again or you plan, you prepare, make a better one. Remember the other one again, or what if what if can not disabled? Now this one you plan, you prepare. How can level they can actually coexist? In aggregating or level the what ifs engwe we prepare re plan la go pele.
O lebile hore kana ke batla ho tsenga ngwana ke ko sekolo sa boketekete, maybe I need to save up for that.
Exactly.
And like you say, they can actually coexist. Maybe are kgatelle gore how do they actually complement each other? Motho ka itha gore nya I don't need them both, kana ke tlhoka one or not the other, but you can actually have both and they can work together. Re bolelle gore di ka berekisana yang mmogo.
Tota is very important for you to have both. How do you tshwere dile pedi yana wa tshwere a complete education package? Remember, Educare, it's a life cover policy when I get it. E direla gore ha go ka tlhokagala ngwana a ska sala sokola. How can na disabled o bo sa khone go thola o ya go tirong kgotsa o bereka to earn your income? That is the what if part. How ka akere? Then those re lebella gone gore how ka diragala. Then the other one, you prepare. Wa prepare hela sentle nya make ngwana ke modirela madi a sekolo ke mela madi a sekolo so that when the need arises I can simply tap into that account, get funds ke moduele sekolo. Engwe e direla gore how ka tlhokagala. So they can coexist more because one other thing the Educare product is that some people ba khona gore ha ile gore yanong ga ke tlhokagale because it's a what if product. Ke a go boelwa ke sengonyana akere. There's that part eleng gore you get 30% of your money back. Ha ile gore you survive up until term ya the policy expire.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And when should we actually start planning for our child's education? Motho ka itha gore nya me ke emele hela gore a hetse primary ke gone ke tla simollang. Wena advice ya gago e ka nna eng gore re simolleleng to plan for sekolo sa ngwana?
Now, it's a very short answer, but tota with these costs, tota anything that is related to money, the best time to start is always now. That is the best time to start. Remember, how can you level sentle? Premiums are cheaper on investments and on life cover policies. Highly you take them at an early age. You still have the benefit of time the sooner that you take them. And the premiums there would local class. Meaning if you have the benefit of time with an investment, what happens? On a longer period, how I generate the interest has the levels at the side of Isao. Now, how level on the side of Educare? When you are younger, what's our policy your premiums are cheaper. Remember the life cover level how close are you to your demise, or how likely is it that the younger you are as a person, we don't expect you are at risk of death as much as an older person. That is why naturally a person compared to an older person, the price maybe there's a certain age or an age cap how reach 85
So your final message in closing, ga itse gore batsadi ba bangwe e bile ba ntse ba sa bone botlhokwa ya gore ba planele education. What would you say to all of us parents in regards to planning for our child's future education?
We all know and have seen the cost of education, they are rising, right from preschool up until tertiary. Last year it was prices last year no, it's actually the other way around. So the earlier that you start, the better, because the price didn't see the. So if you're not prepared for these circumstances, stepping stone.
Re Manowe, you've convinced many this morning about something we were probably not even thinking about. Thank you so much. For anyone that wants to get in touch with your office,
yes, we have an email address, get clientservices@blil.co.bw. That's clientservices@blil.co.bw. Ebernale landline 362-3700. 362-3700. We also have a WhatsApp line, 74450-621. WhatsApp line, 74450-621.
Re Kgotla Manowe, thank you so much for stopping by and for sharing such important education about our children's education.
Thank you so much, Priscilla.
And that's how we close off this week's episode of Money Life with Botswana Life. Make sure that you stay in touch with everything Botswana Life has to offer through their social media, their Facebook, their YouTube. You can even call them on 362-3700. Let's catch up next week. That's a wrap on Money Life, proudly powered by Botswana Life, turning every pula into purpose. Catch you next time.